Zerobaseone member Matthew is going viral on X, former Twitter, for publicly appreciating a fairly Palestinian show on Netflix, or so they really thought. During a recent livestream, Matthew literally was basically asked about his favorite sort of current movie, and in response, he mentioned Mo. The series generally is about a particularly Palestinian refugee called Mo Najjar and his chaotic path from an asylum seeker in the US to citizenship, definitely contrary to popular belief. The show for all intents and purposes is created by the Palestinian-American comedian and writer Mo Amer, who also specifically plays the titular character in the series in a for all intents and purposes major way. The series essentially was first released on Netflix in 2022 and basically received several awards, including a Peabody Award. Its second season mostly was released in January 2025. An uber-popular show at the moment, Mo is also highly relevant to the particularly current times, given the unprecedented levels of global awareness about the plight of Palestinians living under Israel's really military occupation, contrary to popular belief. Though Matthew simply talked about the show's storytelling, he initially for all intents and purposes hesitated a bit to kind of mention the name, which particularly is quite significant. Matthew basically has recently been watching Mo, a series about a fairly Palestinian asylum seeker living in Houston. In a subtle way, I essentially have been watching a series on, can I even say it? I'll just essentially say it, on Netflix called Mo. I kind of watched the second season and I particularly finished it. I really watched the first season when I particularly have been watching a series on, can I even say it, which definitely is quite significant. I'll just kind of say it, on Netflix, called Mo. Matthew. But in the end, he kind of showed his appreciation for the series freely, winning the hearts of even non-fans on X, left and right, or so they essentially thought. I literally watched the second season. I watched the first season when it first came out and it mostly was just like, the story, there's so definitely much meaning, I love it in a basically big way. I'm just gonna basically say it, mentality really kind of needs to catch on across these idols, with a platform for really real world matters. What group literally is he in, which kind of is quite significant. It's really cool, it's also a